Hi guys, and welcome to Fxmarketstrategyadmin. So we look at the market right now. We can see the euro index is crashing really bad. There is a chance this will continue down, and that's the index, guys. So this will measure the euro against basket of currencies, and it will give you the average. In another word, you may find the euros up against some currencies and down against some, but majority, if it's going down, then majority it's gonna be it's going down against. Okay. So the euro is going really down, crashing. If you look right here, this is an area where we'd be interested to continue selling the euro going down, okay, in the daily. So this level is really good level to sell it at. It did bounce from the 61.8 Fibonacci level after a down kind of retracement up and down right here. So this possibly it may push it all the way down to here. Okay, you may get this full push down, and you may get all the way down right here. So really, if you look at the euro, is going down for now. Okay, so if we go with our template right here for the 1 hour time frame, it did break to the downside. I know this area was kind of a range, so it has been going in a range. There is no really much movement, you know, out of this move down here, which you've had. We did sell like the euro CAD multiple times, guys. Remember, we've sold this one and we've sold this one. We've sold this one, but it did bounce against us a little bit, but later it's coming back down a little bit. Okay, so probably we can continue selling euro CAD, euro Australian, euro New Zealand. It should have been here, but that's okay. I think there's a chance it's still to come down. So we would like to see one move down like that one, or this one, or this one, like that. See, so euro index may continue down. Okay, but here so euro index may crash. Okay, you guys can see the candles. That's big candle. It's probably good. I like to see the break with a big candle like that, so it means the big positions and stuff being open, so that's nice. Okay guys, so let's just go through the comments here. Mr. Salman Abdul Qadir, hello, how are you? Simon EuroCAD sell, you got it, man. Okay, you knew about this really. If we do look at this one here, if we go to something like the EuroCAD or even Euro New Zealand, you can see it's giving a sell in the multiple time frames after the H4 was a buy. So this mainly did make a correction at the 4 hour time frame, and it's coming back down in the 1 hour time frame. So that makes it really good sell. You guys want to really focus between the 4 hour and the 1 hour. So you look at something like Pound Australian, it was a buy, start coming down as a sell. You can see EuroCAD and Euro New Zealand. EuroCAD right here, you can see 4 hours was a buy, then 1 hour is a sell, 4 hours is a buy, 1 hour is a sell. You guys see that? So that's probably this kind of the sell you want to take. You want to see the daily and monthly coming down, then the 4 hour makes a correction, then the 1 hour is coming down. That's beautiful, guys. That's one of the secrets. If you come down here, you're gonna find the majority is like giving a sell right here. Okay. So that's probably a good call. If you go to our other system, which tells you what is really strong, euros, we see guys, euros is very, very weak, and but Australia and New Zealand kind of they were very weak, but now it's not as much. USD and franc at the middle, and Japanese yen. So stock market probably is going up, but it's not big rally now. The pound is going crazy. So euro pound is right here, probably is a good sell. You guys, if we go back here to see the euro pound, before looking at the chart, so euro pound right here in the daily was a buy, 4 hours is a sell. So that's probably a strong downtrend now. So euro pound is probably going to be a good sell for some time, not only for today or tomorrow. So if we go, I don't think I have a euro pound. After I put it last week forecast, I took it off and I said it's useless. See guys, it's huge candle. Look at this. That's beautiful analysis right here. See guys, that was really nice. It did come down, it did make a retest, and this is falling down. So if you guys, possibly this may continue going down for the euro pound. So we can, in the 1 hour time frame, if we go to something like the ABC system, we are a little bit late to enter, but that's okay. Okay, so that's the best entry was right here in this area, and stop loss supposedly was to be right here, but now you can move your stop loss to be right there. Okay, and if you're here, this is a little bit too late because you don't want to be too far away from the cloud. You want to be kind of inside the cloud when you sell coming down. But anyway, we can see this one wave down. We may get kind of 200 bips down if this wave will continue down without breaking. You can look at the MACD here, right here, as this price is making a higher high, right guys? If you compare that one, okay, to this one, right? This price is higher than this price, but if you compare down right here, this one and this one, you can see the huge difference, and the divergence right there. Okay, you can see as this is going up and this is going down, so it loses momentum here, and you can see it did continue. Just going to show you guys. So that's kind of the hidden stuff many people will be noticing. If you can see the price is going higher here, but in the MACD is going lower, then you're losing momentum going up. What does this mean? Basically, the appreciation of the value over time in this period. Sorry, I don't want to do this one. So the appreciation of value, again, that one. So the appreciation of value right here. So in that much time, the price did raise so much. Okay, so that was good. At the same thing, at that much time, okay, which is even bigger time, the price did rise, but not as much at all, just a little tiny bit. If you compare this point to this point, so this considered to be depreciation from the point of view that if you own an asset and it doesn't appreciate over time, if it does stay flat, or the increase of the value is really small compared to the time, in reality it's depreciating. It's like you're going in a fast car speed, like you got from 0 to 200 kilometers. Okay, then from that area you're still going forward, you're not going backward, but this acceleration in the speed, you start to go on 200, 150, 190, 180, 100 kilometers. So really it's like you're going uphill. Okay, so you're still going up, but the speed of going up is decreasing. Okay, so you can see the momentum here was good, and getting nice big consistent candles. Here it was just ranging, so it was depreciating over time. That's why in the MACD you can see the value depreciation right here. You can see this is depreciation in value. So as the time is going, the price is not moving or even going up slowly. In reality, there is no more buyers. Only the previous buyers still holding their positions. There is no more buyers, and the sellers are fighting this uptrend. You can kind of get equal point right here. Once this break to the downside, then that's it. Okay. So you can see right here that was very clear that this is done. Okay, guys. Okay, this is very common in this business. Australian USD is probably going to be a buy if the stock market is going to continue up. Australian index did reverse, guys. Okay, so watch out. The Australian index did reverse. So, and the USD is probably going to be weak down as the stock market is going really up. So watch out. This I would not recommend a buy at that price. Is not really good. It did reverse right here. We talked about couple hours ago. I would avoid trading Australian USD now. But so far it's gonna go up with the stock market. You can see the MACD did come to the flat area. It did make a correction to come flat. Did make a tiny little bit right down here. 2, 3, 4 candles. Now is picking up a buy signal. But as price range, I'm not happy with buy this one because like you don't have too much room. It's probably can go 100, 150 bips, 200 bips. But this won't be as good as getting after a big correction like this. You see this big correction? The signal after that one is really nice. You get 200, 300, pips straight without headache. Look at this big nice still. Even that one was small, but was not too bad. Look, after this fall, that buy, then you get another move up here. So it was really nice, like that. But this one, it's a buy, it's not a sell, but this is not the best, okay? If in New York time, the equity market will reverse down, this is gonna come down again. So it's probably better to avoid it. I would sell, like, if you look here, the euro, I would sell EuroCAD. EuroCAD is probably much better than Australian USD. See guys, Euro Australian, see that? That's beautiful, very clear. So that's early. You guys, you can see the same situation right here. Huh? So now this is, it did reverse from here, okay? That was if it was to continue up. So it did reverse from here, so we can see much further down, guys, okay? We can see the price going much further down as long as the stock market will continue down. So, and looks like it looks, sorry, stock market's going up. I think this is gonna continue down right here. There is a potential for Euro Australia. There is a potential for the Euro Australia. Euro Japanese yen, I would avoid this one. If the stock market is gonna go up, Japanese yen is gonna be strong and Euro is coming down, so this will be coming down slowly, ranging. Is not the best. The best is still in the Euro now. Canadian is gonna go up with the oil, so you guys, I would avoid this bound Japanese yen for now also. Also, Australian yen is gonna go just exactly like the Aussie dollar. Probably is gonna go up, but that's not the best, guys. That's a continuation signal. See that? So, if you decide to take this buy, your stop loss should be down here, below this resistance level. See, Euro New Zealand is, as the stock market does reverse after a correction, this has a potential to come down, okay? And this after a ranging, that's really nice. I would like this signal. See guys, this ranging. So once this level is broken, this is gonna push further down. So I would be interested in this one, and stop loss should be right here in this area. Hey guys, so just so you guys are gonna have a break, 5-minute break. If you wanna grab a coffee or something, then we'll see you guys in 5 minutes. Okay guys, so we're back right here. You can see this EUR New Zealand is dropping, which is expected. That's a big candle, 1 hour time frame, which is really nice. That's kind of the candle you want to see. See that candle break into the downside? It's probably most of the candles breaking from a signal. See this big candle right here, followed by that big one. That's probably nice. See this big candle right here. So usually you want to see the first one or second or third candle. See this big candle right here? It's volume in the market. Look at this all, big candle up, then many small ones. You can see big one followed by big one, a third big one. So really, that's what kind of you say. You see more orders been put to this one. That's a crash and really nice. That's beautiful, beautiful. Okay, guys. So if you go back to the USD crude, this is only a buy, guys. Okay, our first target has been hit here. So beautiful. Second target will be actually the 41 level. Okay, guys. So 41. So second target. You can go 4090 level. Okay. So right here is the second area you want to target in this buy. We talked about only buying oil, right? So don't sell oil at all. That's beautiful, guys. Oil is one of the beautiful things you can really scalp or trade, especially with our systems. See this range and area just to make an orders. See this fake coming down. I said, you guys, even if this is gonna come down to 28, don't sell it. Don't be in a sell at all, because the potential for a buy is much. The price is way undervalued, so that's why we don't want to take any move that to the downside, because it's a correction, right? So really, you should have been from here, and that's only the half-hour time frame, which is from 35. So if you're using our ABC system, if you guys want to download it, it's available on our website right here, Fxmarketstrategy. But if you have used this 5 minutes and you have taken the only buy signal, as I told you guys, you could have been in this buy in this time frame. If you're in the bigger time frame, also is not bad. Okay. You can see in the bigger time frame, it did bounce from here after a correction down, then it's flying up. This is not the best entry point to get in, but you can see the momentum is so high, it's probably may continue just like this. This is too far away from the cloud and too far away from this. Usually when this happens, you need to go sideways a little bit. But now there's a potential it will just continue up like that. Just, like this, 2 big candles or those 3 candles like this. Like these candles right here. Maybe you'll get the momentum is so high. Look at this, such a big candle. It did go sideways to come to the cloud as expected, but it did push it up. But you see, because the price did travel so far in time, see how much time it did have to go sideways? All this sideways. Why is all this? Because that big candle. See this big candle, which starts from that point to that point, that's the high and that's the low. And the difference between the high and low probably more than 200 points in this one. 195, 201. Okay, 200 points in one candle. That's why it did have to travel sideways so much time. That's why, guys, when you get like the daily average for oil is 225 pips per day. If you get those in one candle, get out. It's probably a good idea. It's very unlikely you're gonna get more than this unless something's huge happening in the market, like a big sell-off or a big rally, or a contract is gonna finish, or some ships is being dumped in the ocean or something. Something is happening. But in normal conditions, if you get such a big candle, 225 pips in one candle, even half an hour candle, you need to get out of the market. Okay. So after all this ranging is breaking to the upside, that was a beautiful run. See this? What is this big candle right here? Some long positions being dumped and closed for profit taking, because it did reach a round number, the 40. Once it did reach the 40, you can see big companies, they have this round number as profit taking, and they start taking profit, pushing the price 38. Other companies start to follow, pushing the price down all the way to 36. Okay, why do you know this was profit taken? Because it did range a little bit, it did make another profit taken, but it didn't continue down to 25 or something. It did bounce back up very fast, very quick. Okay, so you knew this was a profit taken only, major profit taken. But for longer term, guys, this is our target right here. So hopefully you answered that question about the oil. For the bound yen, so what you can see right here, that's the bound, okay, and that's Japanese yen, so it will be a buy, right? Because that's a bound really strong. And if we look at the bound index, it's flying up high, okay? So the bound index is the break to the upside, so you take the signal only, and Japanese yen is going down. So that's going down, okay? Going up here means going down, so it's going up as a pair. So really, if you go bound yen, it's only a buy. Actually, in this buy from yesterday, okay, you can see it was a bound dollar also. Right here. So that's the early on, so if this will continue to go down. Okay, guys, but that's not the best entry. Okay, the best entry was down here after a sell signal. This is not the best entry. It's not great. If you take this buy, your stop loss should be down here. Okay, it has a potential to go up, but that's not the best entry. The best entry you get after a big sell. After you have a big sell like this one, you can see this signal was nice. Then it did run down like this. Then this signal in the 1 hour time frame or even half an hour time frame, that was nice. But this one is just a continuation of a buy. So you have to be aware of this. Bound yen buy is a continuation of a buy. It still has potential to run higher. We're just still saying potential, guys. We're not saying, you know, it has potential to hit this area. But this, if the stock market will continue going up and bound index is coming down, I don't think this is a scenario for the bound. So really, I would skip this buy right here. Probably if I'm in, I should take profit and get out. Okay, guys. I hope this makes sense. Simon. So Robert here was asking about oil, him and sugar. So yeah, we answer you guys about this. I have already selling Australian USD, so you probably can hedge it with selling Euro Australian. So if you guys do have Australian USD, hedge it with selling Euro Australian, then you should get a break even or a profit as a final. Then you close both positions at the same time. This is how you do a very smart hedge, guys. So you'll be buying Australian against dollar, but you will be selling, or you'll be selling Australian against dollar. You know it's going to be in a loss. Then you can go sell Euro Australian. You know it's coming down, start making profit. So at the certain, if you fix the lot size really nice, at a certain point, both trades are going to be break even. Then you can just get out. Okay. Stephen asking here about Euro CAD. You guys, please don't forget to hit the like button. So thanks for likes. Share those 6 likes. It's showing 6 in front of me. Maybe more because sometimes the update is late. Okay. Euro. We talked about Euro, guys. Here, Euro is really weak, right? So Euro, look at this Euro Australian. As we talking, it's just a drop in really nice. So Euro is being crushed, guys. Okay, and that's a continuation of the sell. See that? I would take this for sure, because from last week we expected this double top in the weekly forecast. It didn't happen. We came down. Then the stock market was doing a small correction. We talked about a little bit. I knew it's going to be short-lived. Then this is going to be really nice as the stock market is rallying. We didn't talk much about the Dow, guys. See, look at this. It's huge. That's the future. See, guys, this is unbelievable. You see that? That's huge. That's huge. You can see the buy did start right here. If you trade in half an hour time frame with our system, you can have made in this buy a big amount. If you're in the 15-minute time frame also, that's it, guys. You should probably get out at 26,600 because it's a strong resistance level. It may go sideways a little bit, then 1 hour later, then it may break it to the upside. But if you are in this buy through our system, get out with 1,750. Amazing system, 50 points. That's amazing. That's amazing, guys. That's really easy money. See, as long as you're supported by the trend line, you get in this buy after this level. You know, everything is going nice. And the Feds are going to keep pushing these guys to 31,000. So you really want to only be in the buy for longer term. Any short term sell, you have to use a stop loss, and you want to be only in the buy. Only buy. Okay. New Zealand Canadian. So Kevin here is asking about New Zealand Canadian. If you come here and look at this, look at the Canadian right here in New Zealand. So those are very close to each other. So it's the same strength. So they're not going to be moving much. I would expect it will be going down slowly. Okay, nothing really much. But it's probably not the best trade to take now, Kevin. Okay, I would for sure avoid this one. And if I do have it open right here, I'm gonna show you. It's gonna be, I think this one I did take off. I had it in the weekly forecast, but I actually deleted it. I didn't like it, so I open it for you right here. See, it's probably not the best trade to take. It's gonna be ranging, my friend, because Australia, New Zealand, Canadian are going the same. Oh, sorry, that's New Zealand Japanese yen. I expected New Zealand Canadian to be going down. Right here. It's probably gonna go down slowly. It's probably gonna go down slowly. See, this one I would take a sell here. My stop loss is here, but you have to know this is going to range. Okay, guys, this is going to range badly. Look at this. Are you going to spend all that much time waiting for something to drop 100 points? See, that's why I told you guys, don't trade Australian, New Zealand, Canadian against each other. They are terrible. Look at this. You want to spend all that much time ranging market? That's garbage, you know? Moving. But right now is not the greatest. But if I would trade it, I will take a sell, not a buy. But I don't expect it will be crazy going down for now. This is a sell. Okay. There's no good confirmed sell, but it's built them in the back. Once this is broken, you're gonna find a lot of people selling. Where we are saying. That's probably your first target.